Hey, welcome back, guys. It's Styling in the Afternoon, dragging through the afternoon. Happy to see you guys staying with us. And we were talking earlier about Olive Garden.
Mm-hmm.
Is there anything at Olive Garden you've got that you're just like, I don't like?
There was a soup that I got that I didn't like. I don't remember what it was called, though.
Oh, really?
Once it was a chicken something soup, but it was odd.
Oh, really?
I don't remember. Chicken minestrone or something like that. I don't know.
Yeah, that could have been it. Yeah, I don't think there's anything I've got at Olive Garden that I didn't like. But then again, I'm really picky because I already know what I want. But it's kind of like
that's how I
Texas.
am.
It's like Texas Roadhouse.
Mm-hmm.
What is there at Texas Roadhouse? I mean, dude, they could fry up your shoe and it tastes good.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
I go in there every time and get the exact same thing every time.
Oh man, I mean, have you had their chili?
Yes, their chili's pretty decent.
Their chili is fucking awesome. See,
Yeah.
I usually get their chili and take it home.
Mm-hmm.
So I got something late night to snack on. But Michelle, when she would go in there with me and she would get I understand she'd never get fucking steak. You're at a steakhouse, but the chicken.
I know, right?
Yeah, fucking women, It's like you're at a fucking steak place, get steak, But she would get this blackened carameled something chicken, and it had it's like they caramelized the chicken, and like it had I don't want to say cornflakes on top of it. That's what it looked like to me. But I've had pieces of it. My God, it was fucking good.
Mm-hmm.
So, but no, I get a steak, baked potato. And,
That's me.
Yeah, I mean, gotta get the rattlesnake bites. You gotta get the rattlesnake bites.
I've never had those.
Man, like I'm saying, the rattlesnake bites, either they're gonna be really hot, or you're gonna get one that's not so hot, and it's just like a big mozzarella ball.
There's a new restaurant in Carlinville. It's called Enie's. And we went in there one day for lunch because on Thursdays they have a 3 fried pork chop special.
Oh, okay.
So if Tommy and I are in that area, we only stop there for lunch. Well, the soup of the day was cheeseburger soup.
Okay.
And I said, well, I'll take that. And Tommy got it. Oh, my God, it was the best soup ever.
Really?
We got the soup ate, and we were like, damn, now I just kind of want to take my food home with me.
Yeah, I know.
So we both ate we both ate one of our pork chops and some of our potatoes, and I said, man, I kind of want some more of that soup. So he ordered us two bowls of the soup to go with our to-go containers with our other food.
Oh, no shit.
So she filled up 2 big plastic glasses with soup.
Oh, nice.
And oh my God, it was just as good heated at home too.
Yeah, and I've got hamburger soup before at a place, and I didn't like it. And then I've got
It's usually pretty bland.
And I've got it at another place, and I liked it.
Yeah, some places just don't put enough seasonings in it. It's too bland.
Yeah. Yeah, that is true, I mean. But then again, everybody, that's the cool thing about restaurants. They make stuff a little different, and, that's where you got to go and explore. I mean, like,
Yep.
Like, no matter where you live or where you're listening from, there's tons of places you drive by every day, and you don't even realize that's going to be the best food you ever had until one day you stumble across it,
Yep.
Or one thing that, back when Michelle lived with me, we would Grubhub once a week, but we would find something so out of the realm,
Right.
And hell, that chopped steak sub or whatever, it comes from some hotel in St. Louis.
Oh, I know what you're talking about.
Oh my God, that shit is fire. Got the little peppers and shit in it, and it's like a Philly cheesesteak, but it's a little bit thicker, and it's like, I guess they brutally cut up a big huge piece of steak. They
Speaking of which,
must run it through a machine or something.
you ever eat at Panera?
Panera, yeah, St. Louis Bread Company.
They have a French dip or a chicken French dip that you can get, and they look amazing. I want to try it.
Well, my problem with Panera is they had the Sierra turkey, and then they took it off the menu. And I am really partial to that sandwich. However, they have a lot of good stuff. I mean,
oh yeah,
you know, it's like people, you get used to eating one thing, and you're pretty locked onto it. Well, that's how I got.
That's how I get a lot of places.
Now, I'll tell you something. They got this cream of mushroom soup, but instead of putting it in a bowl, they cut the top, a big section of the bread and put in it. Oh, fuck, that is so good. You eat the bread and everything with it. Well, their chicken noodle soup, they do the same thing. I think they probably do that with all their soups, to be quite honest. But
I think they do.
yeah. I mean, I have one. There's one right here, no shit, in between my house and this studio. And I drive past it every day. And because that Sierra, I'll pull up in a drive-thru, and they discontinued the sandwich, but they still had the bread. Well, they discontinued the bread, so now they can't make it. And man, that was my go-to sandwich. That was the comfort food for me, you know.
Oh yeah.
That and a big glass of sweet tea, man, I'm fucking good to go. But yeah, over the weekend I made a big thing of spaghetti. I did make pork chops Friday. Man, them fuckers were good. Oh my Lord. I seasoned it with that Show Me State seasoning. Oh fuck. I mean, it even had the little it had the little crispies on it, you know?
Oh yeah. I did the Alfredo on Saturday, and then on Sunday we did a roast, so you know, it was a good weekend.
You gonna make some barbecue afterwards?
Nah, there wasn't any left.
Oh man.
I like to use the little pork butt roast when it comes wrapped in the little hairnet.
Okay.
You know what
I know what you're talking about. Yeah. You're like, what's up with the hairnet?
But it holds it together because it kind of falls apart when you start cooking it, you know. So I get it.
Oh yeah.
And I do the potatoes and the carrots and the seasonings and a couple of different cans of soup in there, and oh, it's so good.
Yeah, I tell you what, man, that's some good stuff right there.
And I use those little baby potatoes from Walmart.
Yeah, they
you
got
get those little bags.
Yeah, because they got a different taste.
Yeah, I like the little golden ones, not the red ones. I like the little golden ones. They're about the size of a quarter.
Yep.
God, they're good.
Yeah, especially when you put them in a crock pot and they simmer in there for hours. Like,
well, I'll put the meat in at like 9 o'clock in the morning and all the soups and all the seasonings, but then I don't put the potatoes and the carrots in until about 1.
Okay.
That one, because sometimes they'll get too soft if you let them go all day. So I just halfway through I put the carrots and the potatoes in.
Yeah, there's nothing like.
Then by 5 o'clock it's awesome.
There's nothing like opening the top of the crock pot and your potatoes are turned into mash.
You're
like, what happened to the potatoes?
Yep.
Cooked them to death.
Yep.
So yeah. Yeah, I was looking at something a minute ago. Valentine's Day is 1 month from now.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, I know. Don't remind me. So, have you figured out what you're getting your significant other?
Yeah.
Yeah, I wouldn't say it on the air.
No.
Give it away. Me, I'm single, so I'll probably...
I do the same thing every year. When I can tell you because she knows what she's going to get. I get her one of the hot sun massages every year.
Oh, okay.
The only time she gets it is Valentine's Day, so
that is funny.
it's like $120, you know. But you know, she comes home in a good mood usually. So
I still think it's funny about the ding dongs I bought that you can give it to somebody and it's a heart shape. I keep forgetting to text you a picture of the box because I about ate them up. But
It's my heart-shaped ding dong, full of cream filling. Here, put this in your mouth, honey.
yeah, I think their marketing department didn't quite think that one through.
No, I don't think so.
You know, but you know they're good.
That or they did really think it through.
Well, what's interesting is I'm dying to know, and I guess I could look this up, what the Valentine's Day ding dongs look like this year. Or, you know.
Yep.
Because I bought the ho-hos, you know what I'm saying? So.
You gotta have the hose. I mean, ho-hos.
Yeah. Ho-hos and ding dongs.
They go hand in hand.
They go hand in hand. And what's funny is this shit's been going on forever.
Yep. Oh, that's funny.
I remember when I was a kid, I was over, you know, one of your friends come home and you come running over at their house.
Uh-huh.
And they had went grocery shopping, and I was, you know, I'm a nice guy. I helped them carry shit in. And his dad opened up this box of ho-hos and ding-dongs, and he must have been starving. He was shoving in his mouth. He goes, ho-ho, ding-dong? He put the box in. And I was trying not to laugh. And I was like, no, I'm fine, sir, you know. And I was like, ho-ho, you know, like Beavis and Butthead, you know. I was like, oh, you said ho-ho and ding-dong.
You said, oh.
Yeah, well, back when that come out, ho was a different meaning, I guess.
Yeah.
You know, I really think they were supposed to be called hi-hos, but they couldn't use hi-ho because of Keebler, you know.
Yeah.
So they were like, we'll just call them ho-hos. They're just hoes. You know. So, I don't know.
That one lady in the market department said they couldn't be called hoes. They had to be ho-hos.
Yeah. They can't be hoes. They'd be ho-hos.
We can just make it look like a boob. Come on.
Oh, man. You gotta love it. You just gotta love it. I mean, you look at some of these companies and you just, like if you're at the grocery store, and a lot of guys just have their wives go, but guys, if you're at the grocery store and you see some of these names, you know you're giggling inside. Like, yes. Who in the fuck come up with this name? It's like...
What was it when Hy-Vee first opened up here? Oh, jackfruit.
Oh, okay.
It is the weirdest looking thing. And so we see it, and I'm like, what in the fuck is a jackfruit? And we find the guy working there in produce. He's like over at the next section. And I said, hey. I said, I have a stupid question. He said, what's that? I said, what the fuck is a jackfruit? And he goes, well, have you ever had cheesy fruit gum? Yeah. He goes, that's what it tastes like. I'm like, you're fucking crazy. He was right.
Well,
that's what it tastes like.
I'll tell you one thing. Back when doing the Slick Chick tour and all that, Chelsea Styles and Ricky Bobby got thrown out of a gas station down in Kentucky, right?
Oh, man.
And, I mean, they were pissed. And
I bet.
And they got thrown out of this gas station at this... We were fueling the tour bus up. And they kept giggling, and I'm like, would you guys smoke some fucking weed or something? Like, what the fuck is your deal? And I walked in there, and this woman was pissed. And I was like, what'd they get thrown out for? Well, they're making fun of this barbecue sauce, and, you know, we probably make that down here in the state of Kentucky. And I was like, what is it? And she said, fighting cock. I'm trying not to laugh. So all I can say is, do you have a bathroom? And so I went in the bathroom, kind of laughed, took a piss, come back, and she was just bitching about the two of them. And I could hear them laughing inside this building, and they were outside, thrown out. So I'm just like, you know what? Fuck it. I'll buy a couple bottles of this shit, you know? And it was cold, and I had, it wasn't a trench coat. It was like a pea coat, and had big pockets. So I just put them on the side. And we filled up the tour bus. We were going, and I still had the coat on, and I forgot I had them in. And when I stood up, I could hear the bottles clink. And I was like, hey, look what I got. And they were like, fighting cock, blah, 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 blah. So what it is, it's Kentucky bourbon barbecue sauce with real Kentucky bourbon in it, but they call it fighting cock. And it is some good shit, let me tell you. But yeah. But
try it.
Yep, on that note, guys, that's our word of wisdom today. Find something with a
For what it's worth.
Yeah, for what it's worth, find something with a fucked up name on it and try it. You might like
Yep.
it. So, it's Tuesday. We're out of this bitch. Make sure to tune in tonight. West Coast Paul going to be in and playing all that rock music. And this is Izzy.
And this is Jimmy.
And we signing out. This is the afternoon show, Dragon Ass in the Afternoon. Make sure to tune in tomorrow. We got all kinds of fun shit going on, and we'll see you. So you keep it styling, because we will. Bye.
Yep. See ya.